Hey. It's me, Lady T. Tired as crap, but it's me. Yes. Okay, let's see. Are we live? We live. Ooh. 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 How about we take the volume off? Hey everybody, it's me, Lady T. I'm doing this temporarily from my phone because my iPad is giving me attitude. Okay? So, tonight's episode is let's do a diva on canvas because I did this yesterday. She's so pretty. Did y'all see that? Oh, I did her yesterday. And she's so pretty. And I didn't know what to do today, but I know what to do now. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do for real. Oh, you know what? Y'all, hold on for a second. I'm going to see if I can do this with y'all still on. I don't know. Okay, I had to hurry up put the phone on Do Not Disturb because people, every time I get online, they always call me. So that's why I put it on Do Not Disturb. But give me a second because I think I was going to use pink on this girl. Listen, I have two choices to do tonight. Her, I think I want to do her. Maybe. And her. Which one y'all think I should do? Number 1 or number 2? Tell me in the comments. That's going to change everything. If you want me to do number 2, I was going to use beads on number 2. And I really think I want to do that because I don't think I've seen anybody really do a canvas diva with beads. And I think beads would look really pretty on her. Y'all tell me in the comment section. Let me go see if I see anyone in the comment section. And I don't. But I do see people on. So how are you, everyone? If you are on, can you please go in the chat room and just say hi. And let me know you're here. Hello, everyone. So, if we're going to use this one, then we're going to use zip ties because I'm going to actually make her hair gold. I think gold and black will be so pretty. But let me show you something that I got today. Ooh la la. Let me show you something. Hi, Sherry Ann. From Trinidad. Wow. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, as y'all see feathers flying around. So today I got these beautiful feathers. And we can try the feathers. I think I might try that though. But they're pink. And I also have, did I get the gold ones? Spaghetti-O. Yes. I think I'm going to do gold. Don't y'all think that would be pretty? Gold up there on her hair. We going to try it. We just going to try it. Or, since her background is black, we could do black and white, right? That's just too much black and white. I think I want to try gold, though. Since the background is already gold. Now, I don't want to do pink because we did purple yesterday. We did purple yesterday. Let me see. Sherry Ann's watching from Trinidad. Shawana, hey. Shawana said, hey, I just made a Diva frame, just didn't upload it. Okay. Stephanie Wilson Benson, how are you, Stephanie? Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, my iPad acting cray-cray too. I know that's right. My husband's is acting cray-cray. My husband's is acting cray-cray too. I don't know what's going on with these darn iPads. That's my husband, G. William Scott. He said, I thought you were going at 7. Oh, it's 6. I thought it was 7, y'all. I thought it was 7. Lord. Glad to see you on the tube again, darling. Glad to be here. Hey, G. William Scott, 7. Let me, hi, Bonita. Hi, Bonita. From Rochester, New York. Hey, JV. Let me get in touch with Shawana, because I surely told Shawana that I was coming on at 7 o'clock. And I actually thought it was 7 o'clock because I saw 3 episodes of Little House on the Prairie. So I thought it was 7 o'clock. What? Y'all sure it's only 6 o'clock? Yeah, it says 6:04. Well, I'm just going to stay on, y'all. Let me see if I can get in touch with, oh, my hubby gave me $4.99 super chat. What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank you so much. And the reason that I say this is because, excuse me, with the super chats, let me get Ruth real quick, y'all. I have to let her know. She's going to be upset. But it's 6. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know what be going on with me sometimes, y'all, with the sneezing and stuff. But I had to tell Ruth, because I told her I was coming on at 7. I really thought it was 7 o'clock. Wow. Might as well stay on because there's a lot of fam here, so I'll stay on. Anyway, with the super chats, what YouTube does is they allow people to bless you financially with the super chats if they choose to. And when I get my super chats, I can buy more supplies. I can do all of that stuff if you all, hi Bonita, if you all choose to bless me financially. Now, every time I come on, well, most of the time I come on, my husband has been blessing me with the super chat. He's my husband. And on Facebook, they don't give you your money until you accrue a certain amount of money. Then every month they'll give it to you. So as of yet, since I've reached my goal of the watch hours and the subscribers, I have not accumulated enough money for them to give me my first YouTube check. So that's what I'm working on now. But if any of you feel led to bless me today, that would be great. But if not, that's great too, because I like the fact that you all are here joining me tonight. So this is lady number 1. And this is lady number 2. Did I say YouTube? What did I say? Here's lady number 1. I'm leaning towards doing her. And this is lady number 2. Now again, if I do this one, I would do this one with beads. Because she got a lot going on. And I don't have that many different colors of mesh. She got a lot going on right there. I didn't mean to say Facebook. I meant to say YouTube. This one right here, I can just use the gold mesh and deal with her, and use the gold feathers to deal with her. So which one do y'all want me to do? Because beading actually is going to take a long time if I do number 2. That's going to take a while, but I think I'm going to do one anyway. So which one do you guys think would you want to see me do? This one is I can do this in this setting tonight. The beading one is probably going to take me longer because there's so many different colors. So y'all tell me which one y'all want to see me do. And while y'all are deciding, can you guys go into the and hit the like button for me? I surely would appreciate it. This one would be cute, though, if I had all of these colors. I just don't have all of these colors. Okay, G. William Scott said number 1. That's number 1. Any more voters? Any more voting? See, and with this one right here, I like this because I don't see many people doing this. So I think, I didn't see anybody doing number 2 either. Hi, Liberty Graphic Designs. I did her with Bath Sponge. Which one? Shawana said number 1. Gerald said number 1. Sherry Ann says number 1. Hi, Liberty. JV says number 1. So we're going to do number 1. We're going to do number 1, and I'm going to do her off camera and see what I come up with. So, since we're going to do number 1, I do have gold mesh. I have gold mesh. Who? Shawana, first you said 1, girl. Now you saying number 2. Benita said number 2. Benita said number 1, but I love number 2. Shawana says number 2, please. Shawana, I'm definitely going to have to come back and do number 2 because number 1s have overruled so far. Liberty said, can I see number 2? This is number 2. I printed out 2 of them because this is the long one and this is a shorter one. I felt like looked like her neck was stretching a little bit. So, Shawana, I did the bath was number 1. Okay, but we haven't seen yours yet, Miss Shawana. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen yours yet. So, you need to show us number 1. Uh-oh. Stephanie said number 2. Uh-oh. 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 Let's see here. Let's see here, y'all. Uh-oh. So, there's 1 for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5 number 1s because Benita said number 1. Uh-oh, the 2s have it, y'all. 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. 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 Babe, they did you in, boo. I don't know what to tell you, boo. They did you in. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So what I'm going to do with this one, I told y'all I'm going to bead her, right? That's what but I think I still put some feathers on her, though. But I don't have the, okay, we're going to bead her. I can't explain it no more. So what you're going to need is some scissors. You're going to need you need your picture to cut her out. And you're going to need some other stuff that you want to embellish it with. You're going to need this, I believe this is a 16 by 24. And I got them in a pack of 3 at, I got this at a pack of 3 at Michael's. Shawana said, I love this lady. What do you mean me? You mean me? What? No, you can't get your super chat back. What you talking about? Huh, it's not my fault the people voted. I asked for a vote, and that's what they said. But I will do yours anyway, husband. So you're going to need this. You're going to need her. Okay, and I'm going to cut around her edges. And you're going to need all your embellishments. In my case, I'm going to use beads for this. I really wish I had the, colors to put on here, and I just do not. For the mesh. I just don't have it, so I can't do nothing about it. So, yes, thank you, Liberty Graphic. Shawana, don't laugh at him. That's not funny. Shawana says, I love this lady. You talk about me or you talk about this lady? All right, all right, all right. Enough of the shenanigans. So, what you have to do is cut all of the white stuff off. And if anybody knows me, I'm not a good cut, honey. Can I tell you for real? Y'all, and it's been too hot for makeup, so I don't have any on today. I don't have any on today because it's too hot. Even though today was cooler than it's been. But I went out today and I got tired. So, y'all, I'm printing this out on regular copy paper. What you can do, though, is print this out on sticker paper, which would probably be better because all you have to do is stick it on there. And how about I just thought about that right now? Y'all, I'm 57, y'all. Ooh, I ain't as quick as I used to be with the thinking. So I'm trying to cut this as evenly as I can. And then I will show you the rest. So we have trash right here. I have my little trash can right here. So, y'all, I got stuff in the way. Golly. Earth my soul. You sit right there. This is a new machine, my little curio that I got, and it's currently in my way. And I'm about to see if I can get this puppy out my way, because it's in the way. And I don't want it to fall. So I just unplug it, honey, and put it right over here. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, sometimes you just got to say a thank you, Lord. Ooh. Knock that off. Okay. So, let's see if you all can see this. There you go. So what you want to do is put her wherever you want to put her. Somebody might put her down here. Somebody might put her up here. Somebody might put her up here. I'm going to put her right here. Y'all, I really want to do this with the mesh, but I don't have the mesh. I don't have any mesh. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put her on here with my glue. And I'm using E6000. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do thank you again for coming to visit with me tonight. I hope Ruth gets in here. Is she here? Is Ruth in? Somebody tell me when Ruth gets in. Oh, thank you, JV. Sometimes I get these little crazy coughs and then it turns into a sneeze. I don't know what that is. But I have good news. My husband has recovered. Thank you, God. Oh, that's one of the most scariest times of my life. But he has fully, well, he has recovered. He has gained his strength back. So much so that he did his radio broadcast last night. Gotta get a hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Because the Lord knew, and he knew I was not ready to be anybody's widow. No, man. And ladies, if y'all haven't got your mammograms, please go get your mammograms. My mom had breast cancer and it metastasized. And just went everywhere and started doing crazy stuff. Until it took her life. But I went and got mine yesterday. And everything was clear. I got my note back from the doctor. And they said, we have good news for you, Mrs. Scott. No lumps, no cancer, nothing was found in your mammogram. Thank you, Lord. Because I wouldn't have been able to deal with that. You understand me? So it's important to please get your mammograms, ladies. Men, please get your, whatever y'all supposed to get, your prostate checked. Go ahead. If you're over 50, just go ahead and get it done. It's just going to take a few minutes of your time and could save you a lot. So please do that. Let them know Lady T sent you. Woo. I have been really... You have to be careful with these papers. That's why it's good to use sticker paper, because you don't have to worry about smoothing it out like this. Because if you don't smooth this out, this has lumps. And I'm using this with the E6000, but you really want to make sure the lumps are out. You want it as smooth as you can, whether you're using beads or if you're using mesh. Okay. My husband tried to rebuke his super chat. I mean, revoke it. I said rebuke. Woo! Hey, Sarah. How you doing? Who's the JV said they heard? Oh, well, you got to get it, JV. This is, you know what? This picture size is probably an 8x10, I'm going to say. I had to print it out in Word because Cricut wouldn't let me print it out larger. So I had to print this out in Word. And it looks to me like it's an 8x10. But I don't even know, y'all. So, y'all, we're going to do this with beads. We're going to have to do something really, I don't know. We'll have to do something really different with this. Oh, and you know what happened? You know what Let me tell y'all, I just did something completely wrong. But we're going to work it out. I did something completely wrong. Completely wrong. So, what I was supposed to do was put her on a blackboard. And then, that's okay, because I'm going to print her out again. Don't worry. No worries. I'll print her out again. Not you, no girl. I did something completely wrong. So let me go back in here and get this chick again. Because y'all, that's the one y'all want. I got 50,000 files on here. So that'll give y'all a chance. If y'all going to do it with me, go ahead and get your supplies. Y'all, I did this wrong. Where's she at? Here she is. So I take the picture from my computer and I put it in my Word document and I just pull her on down as far as I can get her. Yeah, it look like her neck is long. Like, she not a giraffe, y'all. Get your life together. So I must be able to show you all what I'm doing. I just forgot. Alright, so now we're going to print her out. While she's printing, I'm printing her in my photo printer. So I'm going to let her print real quick. See? See how good God is? See, let me go back and correct my mistakes. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to get Sister Suki and put her right there. And then I'm going to go over here and get my Blackboard. Because I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That's because I was tripping because I really thought it was 7 o'clock. I don't know what made me think it was 7 o'clock. But I completely thought it was 7 o'clock. Y'all. But I'm going to do that other one too. So I'm getting my beads. 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 And here's some more beads. Y'all know I got stuff everywhere. Beads. Can we start over? Oh, what is that? A little spider? Here she is. Nothing lost. Now, this is the part that you all going to have to decide if this is what you really want to do. when you're doing this, because these are all beads I'm putting down here. Y'all can't see me. Y'all don't need to see me. So this is what I had to do. I had to take one of my boards. And as you can see, this one is a little janky. You can see that's messed up, right? Let me show you what I had to do. Oh, my office chair broke. Y'all probably saying this chick is unorganized. Yep. Cutting off this. Tearing it off. Somebody said, why are you messing up that? Because this is my frame. Maybe you had a bad day and you need to take out your frustrations. Well, honey, ripping this canvas off, woo, will save you from having to knock somebody out. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. All right. Get this. Bam! Bam! Remember Bam Bam from the Flintstones? He said, bam! Bam, bam, bam! Who used to look at the Flintstones? I did. Because they were a modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. Yep, they took a page right out of history. I am funny, I know it. So, now that I have my binga, 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 banga, my frame, and I really do miss my daggone, hello. I can't see the name, I can't see you. Well, let me get there. So, hi Dolores. Hey Yvette. Yvette's live. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. So this is what the frame looks like after I've taken the canvas off. Okay? And this is some good wood, y'all. And I like it. So the next thing I did, now you would think I would have had this all together since I just did that thing yesterday, right? The next thing I did was trace the frame on the blackboard that I got from the Dollar Tree. The blackboard came from the Dollar Tree, and the frame, the canvas came from Michael's. They didn't have it at Walmart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hold my hand here, and I'm going to cut this canvas as straight as I can and see how that works for me. Okay? I'm going to have to cut it a little bit more because I don't really want it to be flush with this board. I wanted to cut it a little bit more. Chow. And this little thing cuts very sharp. Let me tell you. I got this from Amazon. And it even cuts the... That blade came right out. She said, I'm tired. Now, why you do that? You know I can't see. Look here, girl. You're going to have to sit to the side because I'm not playing with you. She just want to show out tonight, y'all. That blade said, we not trying to have it. Okay. Because there's more than one way to skin a chicken, boo. Yes, ma'am. And yes, sir. Woo! Come on, scissors, why are you playing with me? I'm not trying to be playing with y'all. Let's do this. This is real. The people want to see some work. You playing. Huh. I don't have time to be playing with y'all. The board acting up. The wood acting up. Teresa acting up. Everybody acting up. Whoa. Y'all, I just wasn't ready. If I would have waited till 7 o'clock, then I wouldn't be struggling right now. But no, me not paying attention to the clock. I thought I had watched all the episodes of Little House on the Prairie. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Oh yeah. Let me get it together. My husband said, I thought you was going on at 7. I'm like, but it is 7. But it was 7 o'clock somewhere in the world. So, just not in Philadelphia. Y'all know what I mean? And then you take the little excess board and chuck it over there. Now, we have this piece. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Teresa. Oh! And y'all, guess what? I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, y'all. It's driving me crazy. So, now we got that. Then we have our board. Ta-da! You see that? You're not even going to see it. You're not even going to see it. I'll go back later and I'll do all of the whatevers I got to do. Now I'm going to take Sister Sookie right here. Now you take this board, this, whatever this is called, this wooden frame, and you glue it to this blackboard. Let me just show y'all right quick. Y'all here? Hello to everybody I haven't spoken to. I know. Hey, Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Who is taking messages off? I don't know who's taking messages. Who's retracting messages? Who's doing that? Whoever's doing that, please stop. I don't know who's retracting messages. I have that, Ruth. I'm just being something. But I don't want y'all to see me right now. I want y'all to see, because my camera, let me move this back so y'all really can see. For some reason, someone had told me before to rotate my phone, but every time I rotate my phone, it won't let me record. And yes, I did try to go into my settings to see why it wouldn't let me record, but for some reason or other, it's not letting me record. So I just for fast, doing it for doing it on live, I just burnt my finger. I just put the glue in the 4 corners, okay? But for you, glue it all the way around. What I did on the other one, I used the staple gun and stapled it around so it could have a better hold, because I don't want the glue to come off. But as you can see, I put this in the 4 corners and it's on there, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her, I'm going to trim her, and if I would have done this in if I would have just recorded this, then I could have cut, and y'all won't have to endure me trying to cut and all of this going on. But since we are live, we're going to do it like this. Okay. I'm trying to get it on the edge, y'all. Don't talk about me, y'all. So how's everybody doing? What are y'all doing? We already know Shawana did a Diva on canvas. We're just waiting to see her post it. Post it, girl. Give everybody your Facebook or your Instagram so they can see what you did, so we can give you props, girl. Don't leave us hanging like that, Shawana. And if anybody has anything that they would like to share, any pictures that you would like us to look at on Instagram or Facebook or something, put your link in the comment section. I won't be upset. We're supposed to help one another. Now, for those people who were asking, some people, I'm not sure if they're on here right now because a lot of people go back and look at the video. But if you ask me to give you a photo of something I use and I don't get back to you, it's not because I don't want to. It's either I can't find the photo or I don't have permission to give you that photo. Some people get really crazy and they don't want other people using their stuff. And I understand that. But there's a crafting group that I'm trying to tell people about. It's called Crafting Together as One. And Tracy Simmons Gordon, or Gordon Simmons, so her and some other people usually post things in their group. And Tracy has a large following. She has a large following on YouTube. So I would, if you want to find out something as far as pictures are, go to Crafting Together as One and pick a picture. Because they put them on there for you to pick a picture. Because I felt like somebody was thinking that I was being rude by not answering their question, and I wasn't being rude. I was just being careful. And I did ask if it was okay. So we just can't take other people's stuff and do what we want to do with it. Trust me, I learned from experience. Even when you do it innocently, sometimes people just don't like that. So, this picture I got from Crafting Together as One. I absolutely got this picture from there. That's where I got it from. Now, this is what it looks like so far. I probably could have moved it up a little bit, but my embellishments will do whatever I want them to do. Now, I took my wood, and I actually, the one that I did the other day, I actually painted the perimeters purple, and then I put purple bling wrap around it after I did all of that. You can save yourself some time. You can paint work. If you're a careful painter, you don't have to worry about it. But that's what I did. So now here comes the part that I haven't tried yet, and now we're going to have to try it because y'all chose number 2. So now we're going to do it. She has yellow, purple, blue, all these different colors. And I got my Blingaholic, my Beadaholic wax right there. So now what I have to do is I'm going to have to go through my beads and see which ones I'm going to use. Because she got some orange in there. She don't really have much pink in there. Let me see if I got... Now, I just got some beads about 2 weeks ago from Blingee Thingee on Etsy. People want to ask me where I got my stuff? The shop is called Blingee Thingee on Etsy. Okay? These are orange beads because as you can see, it's orange in there. Now, let me get my case of beads and see if I have any yellow. I know I have blue over here. have blue here. And when I tell you all of these beads came from Blingee Thingee, that's where they came from. Here's my blues in here. So I have my orange and I have my blues. I should have some purple in here. Let's see. Here's some yellows. Here's some yellows. Okay. Now what I'm looking for. Like a purplish. Like a purplish. Like a purplish. Let's see. Do I have purple, y'all? Y'all, do I have purple? Look, I could use these, though. These iridescent ones, I could use those. Yes, yes, yes. And here's some other blues. I can use those, but now what I'm looking for is purple. Here, this is lavender. Where's my purple? I might not have purple. I might have to improvise. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. That sounds like Rhonda, y'all. Oh, no, no, no. This is purple, but that's not really purple. So we're going, that's really a little bit of pink right there. So purple, you can go back and we're going to use pink. How about that? We'll come back to you later, child. Get your life together. Huh. She telling me to get my life together. Get yourself together, pink. Bingo. So now we have all of these colors. Now, let us start the program. I said, well, I thought we already started the program. Dolores, hi. Let's see. Ruth says, saw someone. Okay, Sarah, hey, do you see my comment? No. Oh, you removed it. Okay, because I didn't understand. Hey, do you see my comment? Where's your comment, Sarah? Let me see your comment, honey. Because I didn't see it. Sarah, finding you. Okay. Sarah, me? Hey there. Maybe try X-Acto knife. Okay, you can move the camera. Da, 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 da. Angle much better. Hey, do you see my comment? Which comment? Camera a bit out of focus. Can you guys see? Saw someone print the picture on sticker paper to eliminate. That's exactly what I said, that I should have done that on sticker paper. What size is your frame? That's a 16 by 24. Dolores says, Ruth, I tried to sticker paper on the sample canvas. This was done on 621. The edges are coming out. Oh, really? Glad I used it as a sample. Okay. Okay, maybe you can use the glue just on the edges. If you, Dolores, even when I put a sticker paper down, I still glue it. I still glue it because I don't trust the sticker paper at all. Because I do know it to have, it has risen up on me before on something that I did, and I just make sure when I use sticker paper, I put glue on that as well, because if you don't, baby, you gotta have a problem on your hands, and the problem is not what you want. So, y'all can see this. Look at this color right here. This is like a burnt orange right there. So it seems like I'm gonna be using a lot of orange, and I'm peppering some. It is some purple on there, so I guess I better pull the purple back out because I threw the purple back in there. But I'll get her in a minute. She all right. Let her rest for a moment. Y'all, I'm Lady T. I'm funny when I want to be. Without even trying. Y'all, so we're going to start with the orange. Put some orange in here. Y'all, I don't do stuff in the traditional way a lot of times. I just throw stuff around. But I hope y'all can see me. Now I'm going to put some of this tacky glue. I use tacky glue when I do my projects. And you don't want to mess with tacky glue because tacky glue kind of dries fast. So you want to make sure that you're going to be fast with it. You just want to make sure you're going to be fast with it. You put your tacky glue down and you just start placing your beads along. Get on over there. And you just want to be careful. But you don't want to be too long because, again, that tacky glue, it glues really quick. And I'm just not doing this with any rhyme or reason. And that's the beauty of art, is you don't have to just do... You don't have to do things by the book. If it's a book. I don't even know if it's a book on how to do this. Because if it is, I haven't seen it. But you just do things that how you feel about it while you're creating, because it's your art that you're creating. So the best thing I can say is, girl, man, just get the beading, shoot, and let the beading lead you. Just let it guide you, because this is art. This is art. And this is your perception of what things should look like. You know what I mean? But it's something so, it's just something so calming about doing this. It's calming. So if you had a stressful day or something, oh, y'all saw that? If you had a stressful day, like these beads trying to stress me out right now, pull out something and start beading it. And see how that works for you. Now, I haven't seen anybody do beads. Not saying nobody has. And not saying that I'm the first chick doing this or first person doing it. I'm just saying I haven't seen anybody do beads. So, I'm going to do beads. I think this lady is gorgeous. And y'all notice how Ruth comes on and always gives me advice? I like people like that. Maybe you should do this and maybe you should do that. I actually like that. Because they'll make me look at stuff differently. You know what I mean? Sometimes we think we got it all together. But baby, here comes Ruth to save the day. Hey, y'all remember Mighty Mouse? You know, I was talking to my husband the other day, and I'm just not even going to be afraid to say this. But I was talking to my husband the other day, and we were actually reminiscing about our marriage. And we've been together for 22 years. And our marriage wasn't always as happy as it is right now. But I tell you, me and my husband, we sit around and laugh all the time. We joke with each other. We clown each other. There was a time that I couldn't do that with my husband. And it wasn't him, it was me. I couldn't laugh, y'all. I couldn't smile. I took everything personal. Everything my husband said, just like he does now. He laughs. My husband is a very jovial person. And he laughs and he makes conversation and he does what he does. And me with my old messed up self, that's what I was. I was all messed up. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. I was messed up in my mind. And I thought that everything he was saying to me, he was trying to attack me. And he was not at all. My husband doesn't do that to people. But in my little sick mind, everything he said, oh, you talk about me. You don't love me. Because if you loved me, you wouldn't have said that. You wouldn't have done this. You would have. But in my little sick mind, I needed God to heal my mind, y'all. Because my mind was, what? I was messed up. I hadn't gotten healed. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't gotten healed from stuff that happened to me before I married him. And so whatever was bothering me when I married him, I just brought it on into the marriage. Child. I couldn't laugh. He couldn't joke. He couldn't be himself because of my stupidity. And not just stupidity, but matter of fact, it wasn't even stupidity. It was just that I was hurt. I was a hurt little girl in a woman's body. I was trying to be a grown woman and didn't know how to be because the little girl in me hadn't gotten healed. So I was trying to do the grown woman thing, you know. On the outside, I was trying to be who I was supposed to be, but it wasn't working out because I wasn't being true to myself. And as a result, my husband had to take on this crazy woman as his wife. Honey, baby, I don't even know why he stayed, because I would have left me. I was like, I ain't got time for this foolishness. And I'm saying that because it might help somebody. This might help somebody. If you've been in past relationships and you're trying to be in a new relationship and you haven't got healed from the trauma of your childhood or previous relationships, just don't even get in a relationship. Ask God to heal you first. That way you can be happy and your spouse can be happy as well. And I'm just saying that because sometimes my husband says things that are really profound to me, and I really have to sit back and think about some of the things he said. And I mean, being married for 22 years, I wish I could report to you that all of those 22 years were good, but they weren't. Get in there. They were not. But I thank God for where we are in our marriage right now, because I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade my marriage right now. Because I was telling somebody today, you know, I used to go to God and be like, God, you need to change him, and this is what I want you to do, and he needs to do this. And guess what? It wasn't nothing that God really needed to change in him. Well, there were. I mean, because nobody's perfect, but I'm just saying, like, he wasn't doing anything so drastic that I needed, you know, God, you need to change him or else. I was just being stubborn, and I was being that hurt little kid, you know, having a temper tantrum. And one day the Lord said, you keep asking me to change him. What about you? He said, I need to change you. You're the one that needs to change. And I was like, but I didn't come to you and ask you about me. I came to you to ask you about him. And I want you to change him. Girl, boo. And my Heavenly Father was like, okay, I got you. But I ain't doing nothing until I work on you. Honey, you want to talk about somebody crazy? It was me. I got mad at God. I got an attitude with God. I was like, what you mean? Change me. You know this happened in my life, and you know that happened in my life, and you ain't try to stop it, and you ain't try to help me, and you this, and you... Girl, it's a wonder God did not strike my simple behind dead. Because the stuff that I was talking to him, how I was talking to him, he could have just struck me right there, honey. But he knew that I was messed up and broken and torn up. God knew that. And what I want to say to whoever this is for, and it might not be for anybody that's listening, that's on the panel, that's on the live tonight. But maybe you can share this with somebody and let them know that, you know, sometimes we want God to do this and God to do that, but we got to look at ourselves. And God will show us ourselves. And sometimes God will show us ourselves, and we just don't like what we see. Because believe me, when God talking about he got to change me, I was like, dude, no you don't. I ain't the one that need to be changed. What you talking about? You better change Gerald, because if you don't, I'm divorcing him. Who in the world got enough gall to say that to God? I'm just trying to say, like, but I did, because I was jacked up. I was like, God, you is not finna tell me that I'm the one with the problem, because You allowed this to happen in my life, and you allowed this to happen in my life, and you knew this was going to happen in my life, and you knew that was going to happen in my life, and you let it happen anyway. So, I have a right to be mad. And God was like, no, you don't. And if you're going to be mad, but you need to change your ways. And I thought God was so mean for saying that. I was like, dude, are you serious? I was like, but what? No, not what about, but Lord, no, let's get you together. And then when you start changing, you'll see the changes that you want in your husband. They'll just come automatically because you let me change you. And I'm like, but God, I'm not the problem. Child, the whole time, who was the problem? Me. It was me. Now, let me tell y'all something about these when you're beading. I don't know, I'm going to come a little bit closer. When you're beading, when you're actually beading and you see these colors on here, you don't have to always go by these colors. You can add colors where you want to. You can change it if you want to. I've done that on several of my cups. I actually have changed the color by choosing different color beads. So I'm just saying that to let y'all know, if y'all want to change the color, you can do that. And like, this is a lot. This is going to be a lot of orange right here. But if you wanted to do some different color right there, you could. And just change it and like do it your own way. So y'all know how the people do their makeup and they be talking and they be telling the story while they're doing their makeup. I just like to talk when I'm doing when I'm doing live. And I like to share things as God lets me share them, or as He leads me to share them, because sometimes I don't want to talk about my life. Sometimes I don't want to talk about some of the things that I went through. But I went through them, and God brought me through them to His glory, because it wasn't anything that I did but submit. And ladies, we don't always want to submit. And not just us, the men either. Sometimes the men don't want to submit either. Shoot. Huh. We're not the only ones that don't want to submit. But since I'm talking about me and my little stank attitude and how I used to be, baby, God had to work on this sister. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying? He had to work on me. I mean, He had to work on me. Yes, He did. And he's still working on me. Quiet as it's kept. He's still working on me, honey. Can I tell you that as long as we live, God's gonna keep working on us. If we humble ourselves, the Bible says, if my people that are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I'll hear from heaven, I'll forgive their sin, and I'll heal their lands. And this was in the Old Testament. But I apply that to myself today, that if I will humble myself and pray and seek God's face, and sometimes we go to God telling Him what we want the outcome to be, and the way God has to do it, we're not expecting God to do it that way. So then when God comes a different way and says, Teresa, you got to look at you. You got to look at you. The flesh be like, you tripping, God. Nope. It is not about me, God. You tripping. And until we submit, until we give in, what do you expect to change? Because I'm trying to tell you, it was a hard pill for me to swallow when I had to look at me. It was a hard pill I had to swallow when I look at me. And then guess what else? Can I tell y'all something else that I really don't talk about? I don't even know if there's anybody on here listening because I'm not looking at right now. But can I tell y'all something else? When I got married to Gerald, he already had a daughter. And his daughter was, I believe she was 15. And she wasn't trying to have no stepmama. Because it was her and Gerald for so long. She wasn't trying to have no stepmama. And instead of me trying to really understand her situation with this, here come this woman coming in the house. I don't really know her. And what I do know, I don't like her. And I just don't like her because she's trying to come in and get between me and my dad's relationship. And as a person who, you know, been in foster care and been rejected and, you know, had people come in and out of my life, I should have taken the time to try to understand her. And I did not. What I did was trying to flex my muscles. You know, I'm the wife. I'm the new sheriff in town now. You gonna do what I say because I'm the woman of the house. You know, just that kind of stuff. And I never really gave the child a chance as far as understanding her side of, you know, what was going on in their lives. A new thing was happening in their lives. And I never gave her a chance to explain or voice her opinion. I just took her as being a rebellious child and she gonna listen and yada yada yada. And it really, you know, as part of my healing process, I had to apologize to her. I totally had to apologize to her and say, you know what, I was not a good stepmother. I am sorry that I wasn't there for you like I should have been. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And guess what? I didn't even try to make any excuses or anything. I totally had to apologize to that girl. And I don't talk to people about that part of it, but obviously God's allowing me to talk about this because it's something, maybe somebody needs to hear this. But I didn't treat her as well as I should have. We were always bumping heads. I felt like, well, I'm the mother here now, not really your mom. But basically, I wasn't even trying to be her mother. I just wanted to be Gerald's wife because you can't, you know, the child's already 15 years old and it's been her and Gerald. Gerald raised her from 10 months old. So me trying to come in and flex my muscles was not good at all. I didn't have any counseling. I didn't have anybody to teach me better on how to deal with a stepchild. I never had a stepchild before, and it was just bad. So what I'm saying now is that when God started showing me, he was dealing with me, whatever my issue was. And one of my issues was that I didn't deal with my stepdaughter, and I didn't deal with her and didn't want to deal with her because I didn't have my own children in my life due to divorce and some lies and all kind of dumb stuff that went on. So when I had to deal with her, I didn't want to deal with her because I didn't have my own children in my life. So I was like, I'm not finna deal with her. I don't got my own kids, so I'm not dealing with her. And it was, listen, I'm telling y'all this, and I can finally talk about this stuff without crying because I literally could never talk about this without crying. But I was a mean stepmother. I really was. And I did have to apologize to my stepdaughter about that. And today, you know, I'm still not trying to be, she's grown. I can't be a mother to her. But I love her today more than I ever have. And I can say that. I can say that. I don't see her much, but I can look at her now and be like, wow, she's a beautiful young lady. She has beautiful children. And she's going on with her life. But I should have been a better stepmother to her. And I can't go back and change it, but I'm trying to tell somebody who might be listening, who might be going through some shiggity with their kids or their stepchildren, that if you just allow God to come in and help you. Because we always, I'm telling you, I always says, Lord, I need you to change her. Lord, fix her. She's a rebellious child. Fix her. Do her. Get her. It was always that. It was never me. Lord, fix me. Lord, change me. It was never that. And sometimes I make myself mad when I think about how I just should have just let God deal with me. For real, for real. I should have just said, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Deal with me. But no, I wanted to be, you gonna listen to what I say. You gonna do what I say. I don't care. If it just been you and your daddy all this time. I ain't got my kids. I'm not treating you like my child. And you nasty and you disrespectful. And you... No, that's the kind of stuff that I was saying. And I was feeling it. Y'all don't understand? I was feeling it. And I would not give in. And those were precious moments that I should have been able to have with her. And I blew it. I blew it. But I really did have to go back and apologize to her because my behavior was ungodly. And I promise you, if I could go back and do it again, I so would. I would just do it all over again if I had to. If I could. Not if I had to, if I could. But I'm just giving y'all a little scoop. Letting y'all see a little bit of me. Of who I used to be. But thank God, God changes people. And, you know, I know that I can't go back and change the past. But I sure can do something about now. And I can do something about the future. And I know that God really can change people's hearts and minds. Because I know what he did for me. So if you have stepchildren, or if you're about to get stepchildren and you're resentful of some things in your past, or whatever, don't take it out on that stepchild, because that child didn't ask for that. Here we go with this dumb stuff again. The child did not ask for that. And it's not their fault. And if you're dealing with a stepchild, then pray and ask God, show me how to be what this child needs me to be in their life right now. Don't let me come in here being somebody, oh, well, you gonna listen to me and this is my house and yada yada. Don't do that. Because you just don't know how much you might be hurting that child. You might not know how much that child needs love. And, you know, they're saying, well, dang, I can't get no love from nobody. And then they get mad at their dad because now dad got a new relationship. And they feel like dad abandoned them. All of that stuff, I didn't consider none of that. I didn't consider any of that when I got married to my husband. I didn't consider any of it. And that was just rude and dysfunctional and just nasty. And I'm sharing this. Listen. I don't know what God's going to say, what he going to allow me to say or prompt me to say when I'm doing these lives. I just never know. I just want to be a vessel for him. And if he allows me to say something or tells me to say something, then I want to say it because I don't want anybody else to have to go through what I went through and what my stepdaughter went through. Her feelings were valid. And I did not acknowledge her feelings. And they were valid. And I feel sometimes like, I feel bad sometimes. And I know it's covered under the blood. I know God forgave me for that. And she actually said she forgave me. And when I remember when I was talking to her, she was like, wow. She would never in a million years thought I would have said that to her. She would never in a million years have thought that I would apologize to her. She would never in a million years have thought that. I wouldn't have thought it either. I wouldn't have thought that. Me? Apologize to a child? What planet are you from? And oh God, I did it again. And it wasn't even, well, you was this and it wasn't none of that. It was none of that at all. I didn't go to her and say, well, you this and you that. Because that's not an apology when you say, I'm coming to apologize, and then you throw out all this other stuff. Are you really apologizing? Well, you did this, and if I hurt you, and if I did that, that's not an apology. If you got to come to me and say, if I hurt you, If I did something wrong, then you might as well just go on and keep your apology, because I don't want to hear it. Because basically what you're doing is just saying, I'm going to apologize, but I don't really think I did anything wrong. And that's not an apology, guys. It's a half, a sideways apology. Let me say it like that, because it's not a real apology. I hate when people say that. Well, if you think I did something wrong, what? If I think you did, no, you did something wrong. You hurt my feelings. You made me feel like I was wrong. If I did something wrong. So, yep. So I definitely, when I tell you God had to deal with me, God had to deal with me. And guess what, people? He's still dealing with me. And if you allow him to, he will deal with you too. Whatever your issue is. Your issue might not be nothing like my issue. But the whole point is to allow God to show you and stop telling him who else to fix, and let him fix you. Because I'm telling you, God is an awesome God. He is really a patient God, a loving God, an understanding God. He really is, because, child boo, the stuff that I done put God through, it's a wonder he ain't mollywopped me a couple of times upside my head. But he is like, this is my child. I know her. Let me see. I'm gonna try to reach her again. Let me see if I can. And he tried until he got in. And I'm telling you, I thank God that he gave me another chance. I thank God that he didn't let me go to my grave. You know what I'm saying? Not that I hope I ain't going to my grave anytime soon. But I'm just saying, y'all. I know y'all ain't come here to hear me babble on about my life, but that's what happens sometimes. God uses these opportunities to minister to people who may need to hear this. Because for real, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, I don't even know where I would be right about now. I do. I know where I would be. I would be divorced again, in another relationship, trying to make that relationship work, not being able to make that relationship work because I never got healed or got fixed from what I needed to get healed or fixed from. And I would have just been having disaster after disaster, because everywhere I go, I'm there. I can't run from me. Somebody might say that sounds real crazy. But I can't run from me. If everywhere I go, there's a problem, then the problem got to be me. And it becomes a real problem when I don't want to acknowledge to myself that I have a problem. You know, that's crazy on all kind of levels. When you don't even want to acknowledge to yourself that you have a problem, that's a special kind of crazy right there. Woo, Jesus, I said that's a special kind of crazy. I sure did. Because you got to be some kind of crazy when you telling God, nope, nope, I'm not, you can't talk to me, God, until you fix this and so. You can't talk to me, God, until you do this and you do that. Lord have mercy, when I think about it, sometimes my heart start racing real fast, because I be thinking about how come God didn't strike me down. Whew. My heart get to beating real fast. And I be like, Lord, I thank you. Sometimes I just and nobody know what I'm talking about. But I have to say, Lord, I thank you, because you could have, what? could have just took me on out with my little smart mouth. He could have just like, you know what, girl. He could have been like, you know what, girl, I'm not finna deal with you. Let me just bring you on up to glory right now before you get in any more trouble. Because of, I'm not finna deal with you. But he didn't do that. See, because God's love is so great towards us, he allows us to have our moments. But the thing is, don't be lingering in that moment too long now, because God ain't crazy. He's still God. He'll let you have your moment, but you better get up and get it together. And repent. Be like, you know what, God, I am so sorry. I talk to you like that because you show, of all people, you didn't deserve that. And he'd be like, okay, my child, get yourself together. And then that's what I had to do, get myself together. But honey, if I don't know nothing else, I know God is a loving God. If I don't know nothing else, I know God is a patient God. If I don't know nothing else, I know God is a forgiving God. If I don't know nothing else, I know God is long-suffering. He long-suffering. And I know this for myself. I don't need nobody else to tell me that he is a long-suffering God. A long-suffering God. Hallelujah. Ooh, I got the chills now. Talking about how good God is. And how patient and loving and kind he is. Because, baby. Ooh, honey. God didn't strike this little wretch. I was a wretch undone. He didn't strike me down. And I'm happy about that. I'm gonna tell y'all, don't try God like that. Don't try God like I did. Don't try God like that. Go on and let the healing begin, because you save yourself some time. You'll save yourself some trouble. Just go on and let the healing begin. And it may hurt, and you may cry, and you may fuss. You may do that. But honey, if you don't do all of that fussing and carrying on, and just let God go and heal you, and you just go ahead and say, yep, that's me, God. Yep, that's me, God. Yep, that's me, God. Yep. And let the healing begin, girl. You can save yourself some time. Man, you can save yourself some time. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Because I spent too much time just being ignorant, arrogant, rebellious. And anything else. And y'all, I was going to church. I was still going to church and doing everything in the church. And still being a heathen. Because I was being rebellious and disobedient. Y'all still here? Y'all still here? I didn't run y'all away with my stories. I'm glad y'all still here. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit. Can y'all see that? That is so pretty. Look at that. Thank y'all for choosing number 2, but I'm still going to do number 1. Are those stones costly? They don't cost that much. It depends on if you can catch them on sale. I usually like to catch them on sale. Ruth said it's still out of focus. Hi, Mia from Minnesota. This is going to look so beautiful. It sure is. I would love to see the final product. Me too, Mia. Hey, Doy. Hey, Jeanette. Camera's out of focus. Hi, Shawana. Doy said, teach. Marriage counseling is so important for couples, especially with children already in the picture. You sound like a changed person. Not many people can apologize. Thanks for sharing. JV says, coming out beautiful. Yes, speak. Are those stones costly? It depends. But go check out Blingee Thingee, Etsy. Where would I get that canvas? I would love to do that. I got this from Michael's, but you can get them from Walmart too. Says JV says, so true, you can't run from yourself. Shawana said Hobby Lobby, you can get them from there as well. I've never been to Hobby Lobby. Is there a reason you didn't use the canvas and just painted the canvas black? Because I wanted a frame. Yeah, I could have used the canvas and painted it black, but I didn't want to. I think she got that Blackboard from the Dollar Tree. I did. Dolores, from my experience, if you place the pick directly to the canvas, it's not smooth. It takes on the texture of the canvas. Mia said, good to know. On some pictures, it looks nice, though. It gives it a textured look. I guess it depends on the look you're going for. True. Yvette said, wow. Mia's clapping. Ruth says, I'm enjoying the stories, the teaching moment. Thank you. Dolores says, Ruth, I use photo paper, which is much thicker, and have no problem with the canvas look. Okay, that's a good thing, Dolores. I never thought about using actual photo paper, and I do have photo paper. But I could try that on the next one. Guys, guess what color I'm using right here? Orange. Because that's what's there. Now, I could have just easily done this with, I could have easily done this with glitter. But glitter can be boring. And you want your stuff to stand out. And this is, to me, standing out. I love the way this is turning out, y'all. I really do. And I appreciate you all hanging in here with me while I'm sharing my life with you, because life is life, and we just go through things sometimes. And you know what? The Bible says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I acted as a child. I did what children do. But David said, when I became a man, I put away childish things. And sometimes God be trying to show us stuff and want us to put away, you know, put away that stuff so you can be healed. Look, God's not mean. He's not trying to change us because he's this mean ogre or anything. He wants to change us so we can not be stressed out, and so we can be instruments of love, and we can really know his love. And, you know, because I was brought up in foster care, you know, I had a whole bunch of stuff going on in my head. You know, I didn't really know what love was. So how could I even attempt to show my stepdaughter what love was when I didn't even know what it was? How could I even attempt to love my husband when I didn't even know what love was? I had no clue what love was, because all the love that I was shown was so much not love, but all I could give you was all I was given. Wow. Wow. All I could give was all I was given. And I wasn't given real love in the foster homes I was in. And even though, you know what, I'm going to tell y'all something. You got to want to change. You got to want to know love. And I went to God. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I went to God. I was like, God, I can't trust you as my father because I don't know a father's love. I really don't. My father was who he was and did what he did. And with me being in foster care, I really didn't get to see my dad a lot. But I loved him. I said I loved him, but I really didn't know a father's love. Because my dad was a truck driver, and he was always gone. But even if he was there, by me being in foster care, I didn't get a chance to see my dad often. And I used to get mad about that. And I'm like, Dad, God, how can I trust you as a dad when I couldn't even trust my natural born father as a dad? I don't know how to trust you. I don't know how to love you because I couldn't even love my dad. How can I trust you, God? Why would you even expect me to trust you, God, when I don't even know how to? And let me tell you something. When I got deep down and raw and was telling God, because sometimes we want God to heal us, but we don't want to really deal with what we got to deal with. And when I talked to God and was like, God, how can you expect me to trust you? How can you expect me to love you? How can you expect me to be devoted to you when I don't even know how? And I told God, well, I said, you ain't gonna do nothing but leave me anyway, because that's what my dad did. I said, you just gonna leave me anyway, so I don't even want to trust you. Whoa. I was scared to trust God. Because I couldn't trust none of these humans that was in my life anyway. But see, I didn't know God by the Spirit. I was trying to know God by the flesh. I was trying to treat God like he was human. I was trying to, get a relationship with God as if he was human, not taking into account that God is spirit. He not like us. And the things that happen in our lives, yeah, he knew about it, but did God orchestrate that? Maybe perhaps it was some of the choices that I made in my life. Some of the things that I went through. Some of the choices that my mama and daddy made in their lives. That I had to go through, some of the stuff that I went through. Yeah. But I'm trying to blame God. God, it's your fault. What you doing? You tripping, yo. Ooh, baby. Y'all don't even... Look. God is real. He's so real because he ain't take me out of here. He knew I was just messed up. God had compassion on this knucklehead girl. And I'm glad he did. And now, y'all, I can laugh. I can make jokes. Me and my husband, we laugh most of the time. We clowning each other. We do. We clown each other, but we don't be clowning each other like to hurt each other. We just be laughing. My husband, from the time I met him, my husband, his mother, and his grandmother, all they do is laugh. We go see his mother. She 91 years old. She be laughing. I don't know what the heck she be talking about. She be talking about something, and I just don't know what she be talking about. But she be laughing. And then you gotta laugh because it's funny, because she laughing and you don't know what she laughing at, but you gotta laugh because it's funny. That's his mom. I'm trying to tell you, she be straight cracking me up. She straight cracking me up. And God bless her, because she's 91 years old. And my mother-in-law has never been nothing but kind to me. I think she knew I was nutty as a fruitcake. I don't know. But my husband wasn't the type that, he's not the type that just go running to people telling him, telling them what's going on. When I was acting a fool in my marriage, he never called his mom and was like, you know what, mother? I'm about ready to divorce this girl because she clowning. He never did that. I can't name one time that he ever went to his mom to complain about me. I can't name one time. Because as far as I know, he never did it. And if he did, his mother never treated me any differently. I'll say that. Without fear of contradiction. His mother never changed her way about me. Now, have I picked up the phone and called her? Mm-hmm. Do I regret it? Mm-hmm. I do. I never should have done it. Because y'all know how people are. You take up for somebody and yada, and they break up or whatever the case is. Next thing you know, they all the way back together again. Everybody in the family mad at so-and-so because you done told them this, that, and the third. Because you was mad. And now, everybody mad at him or her because of what you said. But now y'all two clowns is back together. I'm trying to tell you. If you want God to change you, he will. But he can't change nothing if you're not honest. He can't change anything if you're not honest about really what's going on. Because God is a gentle man. He's a gentle God. He's a loving God. And just like he doesn't even force us to be saved, you know, God doesn't force us to come to salvation. God doesn't force us. He doesn't force us to do that. So if he's not forcing us to come to salvation, he's not going to force us to change. Jesus will come to the door and knock. He said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. He ain't say I'm gonna bust the door down like the people like the FBI do and the Popo do. They'll bust your door down now. God ain't doing that. He said, I'm not forcing you to love me. I'm not forcing you to obey me. I'm gonna give you my word, and you either gonna follow it and obey it, or you're not. And when you don't, then don't get mad when you gotta suffer the consequences. I was like, God, but why you do this, and why you allow this, and why you knew this was going. And some of us, God be trying to help us, and we just straight be like, nope, you're not doing it my way, God. I don't want your help. Woo! We the clay. We the clay talking to the potter like that. What? He's the potter. We're the clay. Where we get off talking to him like that? How the clay gonna tell the potter what to do? Oh, that was a bit much right there. Y'all like my little thing? It's cut. Y'all, okay, y'all wanted me to do this one. And I like it. Now this right here looks like it got a little pink in it. You know what I mean? But I think it should be some more yellow in it because it's only yellow right there. Because if I do this right here, it's got a little bluish and a little pinkish right there. I don't know. I kind of want to put some more blue in here. But it's some pinkish in there. Ooh, get off of there, child. Y'all see that pinkish right there? Should I put some pinkish in there or no? Pink, pink, pink. Y'all, seriously, I'm glad that we chose to do this one because this was cool. This was cool, boo. Can y'all please share this video with somebody and let them see what a girl is doing over here. So, let me recap. I got the beads from Blingee Thingee. Sometimes you can go on Blingee Thingee and they have a sale for like $1.99. And girl, if they have a sale for $1.99, that's when you want to go over there and act up. You want to go over there and buy up as much as you can. Because her stuff sells out really quickly. And it's B-L-I-N-G-E-E. Blingee Thingee. Thingee. That's where I get most of my beads from. Sometimes I have to go to another supplier. Most of the time I don't. Because when I need my beads, she usually has them on sale. And she's really nice. And sometimes she puts, she'll give you a little gift in a bag, which will be a little container of all these mixed beads. So that's why I chill with Blingee Thingee. Her prices are good, and she does sometimes throw in a little gifty gift. So listen, I'm in here. I will share what I can share with you all. And I don't mind sharing. I'm just going, it's just a little pop of pink right there, y'all. You know what? Maybe I should put the purple there. That's the purple. Let me see. That purple might be too close to that blue. What I do with the purple girl? Nope, that's not purple. What I do with the purple one? Here they are. These are the purple ones. Let's see. And that yellow is right there in the front. That's all I got with the yellow. Let's try a little bit of purple right there because it's right here. But again, y'all, with these things, you can be as artistic with them as you want to be. You can change the colors and do whatever you want to do with this. I just think I just love beads. I'm just goofy like that. I just love beads. Y'all saw I almost turned that one over, right? Clumsalina. Clumsalina. So anyway, y'all, that's some of my story. Till the one day when a lady met this fellow, and she knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Whew, don't pay me no mind, y'all. I really sat there and sang the Brady Bunch. Like, are you serious? That's the way we became the Brady Bunch. Y'all, why Mrs. Softy out there tempting me? No, I want some ice cream. Do y'all have ice cream in Trinidad? And I know y'all got ice cream trucks in Canada, right? Everybody probably have ice cream trucks. But Mrs. Softy been slacking. Because on these super hot days, I ain't seen Mr. Slacky. Mr. Softy around here. Now today it's in the 70s. Here he come. Maybe his truck wasn't working because it was too hot. Could be. Could be not. Y'all, look at this girl. And she's a diva now. I am so proud of this diva. Yes. Get in there. Get in there. Come on now. We're on the last bead. And you want to act up. Get on in there. I'm not playing. There you go. Oh, nope. You still want to turn over. Okay. Look. There you go, boo. Get your life together. Get your life together. Y'all, look at this diva. OMG. I got to stand her up so y'all can see. Oh, wow, lady. You just took your beating to another level, honey. Let me put these things here. Close them up before I have a fiasco. Hallelujah. I could use those too. Maybe I use those on her down here. I just want y'all to see. Look at her. Ooh. Look at her. What? What? I can put some more beads up and through here. But just look at her. Look at that. She is fine. What? Look at that. Look at that. Now she needs something down here. Give her a little cover up, you know. But that'll be in part 2. I'll show you. I'll come back because we got a lot to do on here. Finish the frame and all of that. But look at this. Isn't she lovely? Thank you, Shawana. That is really cute. It is. It's just different. It just takes some imagination and what your mind sees. Because everybody's mind doesn't see the same thing. So, what might be brilliant, gorgeous to you might not be brilliant, gorgeous to somebody else. But don't take it personal. I just know that as artists, as we are, some things are just different. Now, I have these little tiny, tiny beads over there. I'm going to do her earrings. See these beads right here? These are so tiny. Are you going to use flowers or feathers? Probably flowers because I don't have any feathers her color. Because I only have pink, pink, what did I pick up? I picked up pink. Oh yeah, pink, gold, and black and white feathers. That's the color of the feathers that I have. Pink, gold, and black and white. What do you suggest, Shawana? I do take suggestions. What do you suggest? So right now I'm going to do her earrings. I'm going to use these. I decided to use these. They're blue, but they're iridescent. Like, I love this color. Y'all, my beadaholic actually worked for me today. I'm proud of it. Because this beadaholic usually just be dropping stuff or won't pick up stuff. I love these iridescent ones. Oh my. Try to make them as even as possible. Don't fall. Don't fall. Can y'all see that? The earring. They are really... Now that's Blingee. What? That's Blingee. What? Oh, y'all didn't see me do my dance. I'm not left-handed. I'm just doing it like this because that's what's on the picture. Shawana, did you put your information in there so we can go look at your picture on Instagram? If you're still there, get off. I was just talking about how nice you were. Now you want to start acting up. Uh-oh. Get it. See? Get on there, child. We're not going out like that, beadaholic. We just not. We're not going to do that. How many of y'all look at Little House on the Prairie? Because I promise you, the last couple of episodes that I've been looking at have been so spiritually significant to me. And I did mention it on my page yesterday. How Charles Ingalls, he just had to get away from the people that didn't believe like he did. Like he was believing for the little boy's healing. And everybody was saying, he not going to make it. He going to die. Charles was like, not my son. So he actually had to leave the people that was around him because they were just being so doubtful. And I tell you what, it took days for that little boy to come back to life. Well, he wasn't dead, but he was on the road to dead. And Charles took him to the solitary place and built an altar and believed God. And God worked it out. And sometimes when you're trying to believe God for something, you can't always tell people what's going on because they will cause you to doubt God with their negativism, with their negativity. And Charles was like, I'm out here. I'm out of here. Y'all not finna do me like this. My son's gonna live and not die. Y'all not finna tell me my son gonna die. Charles wasn't having it. He was like, He packed up that little boy and he left. And God did not answer him immediately. God didn't answer him immediately. But he held on to his faith, and he held on to his faith. And no matter what it looked like, Charles was like, I ain't going out like this. No, sir. My son gonna live. And doggone it, that little boy lived. Charles said, no, sir. We're not going out like that. I'm telling you, them old shows, sometimes, they just... Whew. I got chills thinking about that. Alright, should I put these down here? Should I put these beads on her? Down here? And keep the beads flowing? Or should I put... Because I don't have any feathers, really, that match this. So, what y'all think? Give her... What y'all think about this? Well, we can come back tomorrow and finish her. I think that would be cute. What y'all think about that? Okay. So, is that the name of your group that I'm seeing? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Where y'all at? Ooh, y'all were talking. Dollar Tree photo paper is nice. Can you bring us in closer? Can you bring us in closer? Please. When I married my husband, my daughter was 3 years old by someone else, and he took us as a package deal. Thank God. That's great, Mia. Ruth says, Dolores, thanks for the tip. The one I tried was bigger than the photo paper I had. We'll try that on the smaller one next time. Thanks. Shawana said, I print my 11 by 14 out at the library for only 15 cents. You know what? And I'm going to have to do that too because my printer it can print. It can print longer. Longer, not wider. Does the library let you bring your own paper or do you have to use copy paper? Both. At Dolores, thanks. Dolores says, I bring my own sticky paper at Dolores Grimes. I have to try my library when I want a bigger size print. Thanks. JV says, great tip, Shawana Creative Circle. Thank you. JV said, what was the name on Etsy for beads? Blingee. Let me put it right here. Let me just put it here. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? This might be, maybe I'll put that on there. To try to help the lady out right here. I might put that on there. That might look better. Blingee Thingee. That's the name on Etsy. Blingee Thingee. She said, Lady T's. At Lady T, the 7-year-old made a Diva Black Frozen Elsa. I posted in the Facebook group. Okay, Lady T at Lady T, the 7? What is that? The 7-year-old made a Diva Black Frozen Elsa. Oh, really? I need to go see that. Oh, she said, my baby. Your baby did that? So is that the name of your group that I'm seeing? Who are you referring to, Dolores? No, I was just letting her know what I post. Oh, okay. So cute, beautiful. Are you going to use flowers or feathers? I don't know. I diamond painting. Have you tried it, Lady T? No, I don't know what diamond painting is. Shawana said my IG is my name here and my YouTube channel. Okay. Shawana Creative Circle. Beautiful. Okay. And now we said Blingee Thingee. Now, I like these beads down here. What do you guys think of that? Because it's clear, but it's iridescent. Now, we have this, but I don't know how that's going to look with all these colors on here. Y'all tell me how that's going to look with these colors. This gold. I mean, that can set it off, you know. What y'all say? What y'all say? What y'all say? What y'all say? Y'all ain't saying nothing? Y'all want me to put this gold down here? Okay, y'all, let's vote. Again, we're going to do the clear iridescent beads, or we want to put the gold down there. What y'all saying? What y'all saying? It's 13 of y'all watching. Can y'all please hit the like button? Thank you. These feathers, I don't have yellow. These are golds. I don't have yellow feathers. Only have do the gold. Hey, Pterado 3. Thanks for stopping by. Do the gold. All right, let me move the beads. Let me do the golds. Let me move the beads. Get. Okay. So it's a no for the beads. Gold, gold. Okay, we're going to do the gold. We're going to do the gold. We're going to do the gold. We've been doing good. Right now, my hand want to start cramping. I say no. I say no to the cramps. No to the cramps. Okay. So, y'all trust me to do this gold? That would be pretty around the frame, though. What y'all talking about? Oh, these feathers. Now, that would be cute around the frame. Let me open it. Y'all, I got these from Party City. Because I couldn't find any boas at Dollar Tree. Actually, I got these boas for my cousin. She wants me to make her a lamp. And she wants me to use these colors. Oh, y'all, they gonna swallow her up. But shoot, that is... What? That's too much. That's a little much. That's a little much, y'all. Y'all see that? Encase her in this? What? Been like that lady crazy. Did you put wax in your pen to pick up the bead? No, I bought it like that off of it's a wax I'll get the name of it for you. Look at that, y'all. That's a lot, right? That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. Let me tell you, these feathers from where I get them from? Party City. These feathers are thick. My cousin wanted me to make her a Dollar Tree lamp. So, these puppies are thick. I'm going to have to cut these down, honey. Because I don't want these to overtake her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I say, do you know what I mean? So look, I'm gonna cut this because she is a little bit much, honey. Let me put her over here to the side. Ooh, girl, you thick. These leaves are thick. I'm gonna have to pull them off because they kind of thick. Ooh, child. I'm gonna have to turn my fan off for a minute because they keep blowing my feathers around. Let's see. She trying to do the most, honey. She trying to do the most. So I'm gonna have to tear them up. Put the gold on your hair. Yeah, child, because that was too much. Shawana. But you know, I had to try it because if you don't know, you don't know. But you gotta try it. So I had to try it. Because we don't want her to look all crazy with all that gold on there. So, you know, you just gotta take the feathers and play around with them till you get your desired look. I'm just gonna pull some of them off so I can see what we gonna do with Miss Diva Thing. Miss Diva Thing. So I went on Amazon and I just put things in how my mind works. I said bead picker upper. That's what I call it, the bead picker upper. And then it comes up with all types of things. But that's wax on the thing already. And they're very inexpensive too. So, yep, go on Amazon. Check them out, girl. Because Amazon, they got a lot of stuff. Now, I actually could use hot glue on this, but I don't even know how I'm going to do this yet. I don't want to go up too much past her neck. Can y'all see that? How much did it cost at the store? This was $9.99. $9.99 for this feathers. The black and white was. Yes, I am gonna tell you. The black and white one, y'all, was $19.99. $19.99. That's how much it was. But the black and white one is so big and so thick. You can make 3, 4 lamps, 5, 6, 7 lamps. Out of it. I'm not even kidding. Because I was fussing in the store. I was like, I am not buying this. But baby, my rent was paid. My electric and gas was paid. My phone was paid. My cable was paid. Yes, honey. So I just went on ahead and got it. It was all paid. My gas and electric. My rent. Somebody in the backyard talking. Yeah. it until you get it like you want it. Unless you want to use hot glue. I usually use hot glue for my feathers, but not this time. Come here, you. I think I like you too much. I'll take you off because we don't want the feathers to overpower. See if I have some gold paint, because I need to paint this frame. Me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And y'all can thank Shawana for me coming on tonight too. Because she was like, so what time are you going on tonight? I was like, uh-oh. I guess I better go on. This boa was $9.99, but as you can see, it has a lot of feathers. A lot. And you can make several projects with these feathers. Okay. Lay down, baby. Lay down. Lay down. All right. This is Canvas Diva for tonight. So we'll come back, Lord willing, and we'll finish it tomorrow. To be painted. Not her, but you know what I mean. That sometimes you might have to do a pop of glue because time to go. All right. So this is Canvas Diva. This is Canvas Diva. So far. Y'all, I really do like this. I really do like this. What y'all think about Canvas Diva? So tomorrow I gotta do some outlining on this. You know, outline that, paint this, And then Canvas Diva will be done. Thanks, JV. It's just, in the gold, I'm not putting a whole lot of feathers on there because, again, I want this to blend to be the feature. I want that to be the feature. Should I do something to her eyebrows and her lashes? Because y'all know I put real lashes on things. I do. So what y'all want me to do for tomorrow? Lord willing. I really like her. She's adorable. What I could do also is I could use a smaller canvas and take it out and put that as a frame right there. I could do that because I do have a smaller one. So I actually have this size, and I could take that out and put the frame around there like that. What do y'all think about that? Just take the canvas off and frame that. So what do you guys think? My husband must have drifted off to sleep because he hasn't said anything. But I could literally take this wood and, or, no, I don't want to do it the other way because that would look really tacky. If I put, I was thinking about putting some kind of frame around that. I don't want it to look tacky. So anybody have any suggestions for that? Of what I should do? I like the canvas idea. Okay. I think I like the canvas idea as well. It just seems like, you know what? I was looking at those boards today at Dollar Tree in the craft aisle. What they call it? What they call it? Crafter's Corner. I was asked do a floating mat. I don't know what a floating mat is. Oh, hi. You did drift off for a minute. I figured. How do you like my Canvas Diva, honey? Well, I'm going to have to get my husband to buy me some more canvas, y'all. I really don't like messing up these canvases like that, though, for real. Gotta be a better way. I don't know how to do... Did you seal the picture? No, I didn't. I didn't seal the picture. Let's see. I love my husband because he always... will you put the picture in a matte frame? Oh! A matte frame. Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah. Then this should have been up a little bit more, though. Do I have any matte frames around here? That I don't have. Do I? Did I see a matte somewhere? Well, if I go somewhere tomorrow, I'll get one and try that because that's a great idea. I never even thought of that. Where you put the picture in the... Put my glasses back on, trying to read without my glasses. Where you put the picture in a matte frame that is about 2 inches around the picture. Hi, GGP. Thank you for stopping by. That's a good idea. The matte frame. Absolutely. That's an awesome idea. So I guess I'll have to go to the store tomorrow and get one. But, so I was saying that the Dollar Tree has those wooden boxes in Crafter's Square. Crafter's Square, I think it's called. Not Crafter's Corner. Anyway. And I looked at the boxes, I actually picked up a couple of them and I put them back down. But that could have been a good border for this as well. Some of them were wide, but some of them were also thinner. That would have been great too. However, I wasn't thinking about doing this. Hey, Gigi. Oh, see, Gigi, this is what's happening. So, we did the canvas Diva. Look at this. I gotta take these. Alright, I can't save this canvas. I'm trying to save it over here, but I cannot. I don't know what I would use it for anyway. So, what I'm doing now is I'm ripping this apart. And, canvas. What would you do? Ooh, ooh, for a Klondike bar. Are y'all ready for the 4th of July? Do you have plans? Are you going somewhere? Are you barbecuing? What you doing? We're not going anywhere. Not for the 4th of July. Because I'm trying to tell you. We want to go to Atlantic City, New Jersey, but I don't want to be out there doing the 4th of July, honey. Because that's too many people. I don't like being around a lot of people. I get nervous. I've always been like that. See, and then there's too much space up here. I should have moved her up because there's too much space up there. And even if I do it like that, I can paint this part black. I can paint that frame black. Right. Oh, that looks nice. That would look nice. It's just so much at the top. There's a lot at the top. How about that? How about that, y'all? It's just so much at the top. I'll have to figure out a way how to move this up. I could cut it out. I would definitely have to move it up. But maybe not. It doesn't have to be. What y'all think? Paint this frame black. Yeah. I'll paint that frame black. Y'all, I really had a good time with you all tonight doing this Canvas Diva. I really had a great time. I'm glad we decided on doing this one. Although my husband wanted me to do the other one. But we can do that one. We can still do it. We're just not going to do it tonight. Okay? So what I think I'll do is I'll paint this tonight off camera. And then I'll come back and I'll show you guys tomorrow, Lord willing. And we'll go from there and see what we do from there. But I like that. I also like that canvas idea. So I'm probably going to go and try the, not the canvas, but the, what did you call it? Thank you, JV. I know, how you say it? Torito 3. I'm going, knowing me, I'm going to try to cut this picture out and then just do it on another board and just move it up because, yeah, that's not going to work. It's too low. I had to get my dimensions right. That's just really too low. So, I'm going to try that Yeah, the mat. That's what I was talking about. The mat. I'm gonna see if I can get a mat before I try this. Before I even paint this, I'll try a mat. But this will look good too if I can just move it up some. That's all I need to do is move it up. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this out and then put another poster board on here and then do it like that. We'll figure it out because I'm tired now. So it's a wrap for tonight. But I thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Y'all don't know that I really do appreciate this. And I did say I was going to go on at 7, but I came on at 6 because I thought it was 7 o'clock. So, y'all, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your suggestions. And Lord willing, we'll be back tomorrow. And we're going to finish up this Canvas Diva. All right? Good night, everybody. God bless you. God bless you. Good night.